So the number one question that I get on my channel is, what's your ab routine? Today, I'm just gonna show you guys what my routine is when it comes to my abs. Since I've been doing this for a couple of months, I've seen some pretty good results. Before we get to the exercises, guys, two things. In my experience, if you wanna see your abs, most of it comes down to your diet. When I was still skinny fat, I would do 50 crunches each day. I would do all these ab exercises, but I was still never able to see my abs. Seeing your abs mostly comes down to being at a low body fat percentage. For some people, they can see their abs when they're like 15% body fat, but for other people, it requires being a little leaner. So just keep that in mind. Abs are mostly made in the kitchen, but doing these exercises will definitely help bring them out more. The second thing, I know my abs, mine is like a zigzag type of look. I think it really just comes down to genetics. Some people have just symmetrical abs, so there's nothing you can do to like fix it or whatever. I think it looks all right. So the first exercise I do is cable crunches. I try not to go too heavy on this. I'm not trying to PR on these things. It's really just more for hypertrophy. With cable crunches, I'll usually go 8 to 10 reps. These have been really great for building up my upper abs. I try not to move my upper body too much. I'm really just crunching down with my abs. You don't want to be swinging your momentum down. You just want it to be controlled. Make sure as well, guys, that you don't crunch forward where your head's touching the floor. You just want to crunch down. If you're doing this in the gym, start off light. If you're not able to do cable crunches, an alternative you can do to that. So pretty much slide down, put your hands in a triangle. Try to touch the triangle to your kneecaps. Kind of have them meet in the middle. The next movement I do is hanging leg raises. For this one, I'll usually do 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps. The key with this one is not to sway. You don't want to use the pull-up bar like a swing where you're using your momentum to help you lift your legs. My upper body, I try to keep as still as possible, and I focus just on moving my legs up and down. I try to control the movement and keep it pretty slow, so I really feel the tension in my abs. If you can't do leg raises, you can start with just doing knee-ups. In the beginning, I couldn't do leg raises, but I had to start with knee-ups. This one is still really effective, guys. Try to start out with this one. The third movement I do is Russian twist. I'll usually hold on to something just to help keep me balanced, and I'll do these for 10 to 15 reps for 4 sets. These are really great for building up your obliques. If you want that V taper, definitely incorporate this. And the last one I do, I use an ab roller. I'll usually do 4 sets, 10 to 20 reps. This is really just to burn out my abs. If you're using an ab roller, try to go in as straight of a line as possible. Don't move your body too much, just let the wheel do most of the work and contract your abs. If you can't do this, you could start with half reps and eventually build up to full reps. If you don't have an ab roller, an alternative you can do, we used to do this all the time during gym at high school. I hated it, but planks are definitely good for building up your core. Try to apply the principle of progressive overload, even with this, guys. Say if you can only do 30 seconds on your plank, the next time try to get 40 seconds and just keep progressing from there. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on my IG. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you next time.